Shaq spent $1 million in a day? Let's find out. America loves a rags to riches story. One of the appeals of sports, other than watching athletes compete on a high level, is seeing them enjoy the perks of becoming a professional athlete. In the NBA, this means fans get to live vicariously through hoop stars who use their multi-million-dollar contracts to splash out cash on high-end cars, houses, technology, and much more. One of the most enjoyable moments for a basketball player is when they receive their first NBA paycheck. They work their whole lives to get there where they are today, and some instantly make their dream purchases once they get a taste of making money in the NBA. And kudos to them, they earned it. But not all NBA players splurge the minute they get their first check. LeBron James, who grew up underprivileged in Akron, Ohio, only took $2,000 out of his first multi-million-dollar check at 18 years old and took his closest friend to an amusement park. I mean, my man LeBron is a gem. So no, not every NBA star indulges in a wild spending spree the minute they see multiple zeros and commas on their first check, but some definitely do. Here's a list of those ballers who balled out with some wild purchases after they finally saw their hard work pay off. Literally. At number 5, Gilbert Arenas' wild spending spree. Former NBA player Gilbert Arenas is best known for his heyday with the Washington Wizards from 2003 to 2010. But before he became known as Agent Zero, he dug himself a massive hole. Financially, having gone almost completely broke prior to officially signing his rookie contract with the Golden State Warriors, in 2019, Arenas told Bleacher Report he bet on himself ahead of the 2001 NBA draft, anticipating how much money he would make as a first-round draft pick. He took out a loan and went on a shopping spree, buying a $40,000 chain with his initials and a Cadillac Escalade with 5 TVs and a $60,000 stereo system. But the fun ended very soon when Arenas unexpectedly was not selected until the second round. This means that his $330,000 rookie deal before taxes was substantially fewer dollars than he anticipated. Ouch, that must have hurt. In the interview, Arena told the outlet, quote, "I got so mad that I threw the chain I bought out the window." As a result, he had to live on a $400 a month budget through his first 2 NBA seasons. Later, he said, quote, "Try going on a date in the middle of the month with $100 left." The at times strange athlete added, quote, "I got gas, I had 2 dogs, and a girlfriend at the time. There was no date night, it was horrible. That's really a harsh situation to get in. Poor guy." He certainly learned how to be a baller on a budget before inking his $111 million deal in 2008. At number 4, Miles Bridges and his 90 grand on jewelry. Miles Bridges entered the 2018 NBA draft and was eventually swooped up by the Charlotte Hornets. The former Michigan State Spartan told GQ that the Hornets brought in former NBA players and financial specialists to teach incoming players the importance of managing their money. You have to admit, we all need that at some point. But that didn't stop our NBA star, Miles Bridges. Miles thought that he still needs to buy, quote, certain things to, quote, fit in. And what was the item that made him fit in? It was a $30,000 gold presidential Rolex. Admittedly, the 2020 Rising Stars MVP was not into jewelry, but he also told GQ in an interview, quote, "Everybody said, once you get to the NBA, you have to get some type of watch just so you could look professional." And the jewelry collection didn't stop there. He decided to buy 3 custom chains that were personal to him, one with an A symbol for his son's name, the second read RTB for Real Trench Baby, and his third a gorilla chain for his, quote, favorite type of animal. The 3 chains cost him a grand total of $60,000 that he stacked on top of his $30,000 Rolex, and now that's luxury in my opinion. At number 3, Shaquille O'Neal going wild at a Mercedes dealer. NBA Hall of Fame member and also my personal favorite basketball player, Shaquille O'Neal earned his first $1 million paycheck off an endorsement deal. The deal came right before the 1992 NBA draft, where the Diesel became the top selection. The I Know I Got skills rapper told In Depth with Graham Bensinger in an interview that he spent his first $1 million in one day. He dropped $150K on a black Mercedes-Benz, as O'Neal told Bensinger. Quote, "That's what I've always wanted, a black Mercedes with some nice wheels." When he came home to show his parents, his father was impressed, but wondered where his ride was.
Write the check, and I come home, my father's like, "That's nice, where's mine?" I was like, "You know what, you made me who I am, jump in." So we ride, told the guy, I want another one, same one I got. So there go $300,000 right there.
The Kazam actor then bought his father an identical Mercedes and eventually bought his mother a little Mercedes, bringing his car expenses up to $500,000. The big Aristotle explained that after buying jewelry, clothes, a pager, and a phone to prepare for the NBA draft, not to mention the taxes and other hits that brought his $1 million check down to a net of maybe like $600,000, he received a call the next morning from a family friend who also happened to be his banker. O'Neal was in the red by $80,000. Ouch, that must have hurt. At number 2, Harrison Barnes hooked himself up with some luxury sleep. Harrison Barnes, also known as the Black Falcon, joined the NBA in 2012 as a member of the Golden State Warriors. When he saw his first paycheck from the league, he pursued a childhood dream of his. Barnes told CNBC on a show called Make It, quote, "For me, growing up, really having a nice bed was something that I've always wanted," and we can relate. From his first NBA payday, he noticed his shopping experience was completely different from the other guys, explaining to the outlet that he was used to buying the cheapest thing possible. When he signed a multi-million-dollar contract, he went into shopping with a different outlook. He said that he had the ability and he was fortunate enough to be able to choose whatever he wanted. With that in mind, going mattress shopping was, quote, like Christmas for Barnes, as he laid down on every bed in the store, telling himself, "I'm going to choose the bed that I want to sleep on, finally, without having to worry about the price." What a joy that had to be for a kid who once limited his furniture options due to his financial circumstances, and in turn, as an adult, he could walk into a store knowing whatever he wanted he could buy with money not as a hindrance. My man Barnes seems like such a pure soul. I mean, this brought tears to my eyes. And at number 1, Tyler Herro brought 2 cars and a Gucci purse for his mom. Miami Heat's rookie sensation during the 2019-20 NBA season, Tyler Herro, wasted no time checking off his wish list. The former Kentucky Wildcat went on a spending spree under 1 year of his first NBA contract, where he was set to earn $3.64 million. The 2019-20 NBA All-Rookie second team selection told GQ that purchasing a $5,000 Gucci purse for his mother was his top priority. Next, he purchased 2 cars for himself. His first ride was a $200,000 S-Class 63 AMG 2020 Mercedes, which he hooked up with the black rims and tinted windows, which was an extra $300 well spent. The second car he added to his collection was a Jeep Wrangler that cost about $60K. Among other spending items on his contract's dime were a collection of custom paintings to hang around his home. This tallied up to $10,000, which included a special $4,000 portrait of him playing basketball at middle school, high school, college, and with the NBA's Miami Heat. Herro didn't hold back from enjoying a perk that comes along with playing professional basketball. As he told GQ, he used to talk to his friends in high school and college about this moment. Quote, "If I ever made it to the NBA, I would probably get a car," he noted, adding, quote, "That's the dream, to be able to make a lot of money doing something you love. And dreams do come true." Well guys, that's it for today. Let us know what you would do if you got a paycheck like this in the comments down below. Thanks for making it to the end of this video, and I'll see you guys next time. Have a great day.